Okay, this is Rayleigh Wolf again on another shamaning tutorial. This time it's going to be on hard mode. And to get hard mode, first of all, you have to have gathered 2,000 cheese. Maybe it's 2,000. Or is it save 2,000? I think it's you save 2,000 mice with cheese. Okay, so you click this blue feather if you have hard mode enabled, and then you click this button, and it'll turn yellow. And hit submit. You can also change your feather color and all that here. Edit your totem. I'll do that later because I'll show you how to do that. There's a lot of different things you can build. I'm just rambling. Okay. And we'll go to a room. Alright. The difference between easy mode and hard mode is in hard mode you don't have the B anchors. You don't see press B and nothing happens. So with this then, you either have to find a way to stabilize your boards using different kinds of anchors, or you can make sure you build a really helpful totem. This map isn't really too great to show you, because this map, I mean, you don't even need basically. Yeah, see, you don't even need the anchors for this map, so that's kind of a bad map. And this is it. Okay. So this is my totem. It's this yellow feather. It's whatever you've built, and I'm going to put it right here. And then in your when you build your totem, you can have one red anchor, and that's down there at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it there. And so the main thing about hard mode is just having a really useful totem, or if you don't have a useful totem, at least you know how to like build your weights. Like for example, since you don't have the B anchors, it's not going to stay still unless you distribute the weight evenly. Attach that there. This is what some people do. If they don't have a totem that'll help them for the map, like they just gotta find other ways to make this stuff work. Oh, see, it's gonna pull it because there's obviously more weight on the one side. So if you want, you can attach an anchor onto this side. And make sure you attach it properly, like I didn't. It wasn't on the... There. That'll kind of pull it so you can keep it. But if you're after the saves on hard mode, it's really beneficial to have that B anchor in your totem. It just makes things a lot easier. You can at least have one. But yeah. So basically it's just learning how to build without the anchor. Not too bad once you get used to it. Okay, next I'm going to show you a little bit about totem building. And I'll just show you mine real quick again. And why it's helpful. I have just like this basic triangle with the red anchor at the bottom. Because that's where my spawn point was, so I know that wherever I had clicked the feather, like that's where my red anchor would show up. And it's just helpful to know. And I made them all ghost planks because I just find it easier than having to, because like some maps, if you would spawn this and you would have like a solid one, it might just cause problems. I mean, some people can do it, but I'm just kind of not. I'm kind of new at hard mode. So yeah. And then you can just like attach stuff to it like that. To edit your totem, you would go to click the feather, edit your totem, and you come up with this, and it shows mine. This right here, this black plus sign, if you can see behind, that's where your spawn point is, so whenever you click the feather, that's where it's going to appear. Like, yeah. And just your items are all down here. You have your anchors, but you can only really have like one red anchor. And I think you can have up to like 10 items in your totem. Nope, it's 20 items. You can have up to 20. But I found this totem to be really helpful, so I'm not gonna really change it. But I mean, obviously you can see all the things that you can add to it. You can have, yeah. So that's about it. And then when you finish building your totem, you obviously hit save, and then you can go test it out. If you don't want to test out your totem right away in a room full of mice because you don't want to, like, you're kind of scared of people yelling at you and stuff, and you don't know if it's gonna work, you can always just go to a different private room. Just type any kind of room that you don't think, I mean, just a random name basically, and there's probably not gonna be very many mice in it. Just like you just type your name. Yeah, it's empty because who goes to vanilla raid wolf room? Nobody. And then you can test out your totem there, like I've been doing. Just to show you again where that spawn point was when we made it. That's what's gonna appear by the feather. Yeah. So, again, the most important part when you're in hard mode is having a useful totem that'll help you out. Another thing to know is just knowing your weights and how to use objects even without the bee anchor. So yeah, I think I've rambled enough. So hopefully you've learned something. And thanks for listening.